Now, from the creators of In Celebration of Women, a week dedicated to the female gender, comes another insightful 5 days of awareness.
Guys, 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 guys!
In Celebration of Men, a festival to demonstrate man's contribution to society.
Men are no longer merely breadwinners solely in charge of earning the family's income. They are expanding to other roles like being house husbands.
Homemaker, if you please.
Men have been making total departures from men's traditional roles of raising families and have even entered politics. Did you know that every U.S. president has been a man? Even the vice presidents. It's time we stop thinking of men as merely people who gawk at women. Unless that's what they want.
Hi, I'm TBC's ace sports reporter, Timmy Tupperman, and I didn't just get the job because Uncle Reggie owns the station either. I'm really good at stuff, really I am. Anyway, we here at TBC have decided to get you folks ready for the up-and-coming relays, and to do that, we've decided to televise a new relays event, the Dead Person's Races. So, let's go meet our contestants in the Dead Person's Races. Our first runner accidentally killed himself when he glued his hand to his face. Our second world-class runner got killed when some psychotic killer named Tom chopped off his head. And they're off. Actually, they're just sitting there, but look how well they do it. Things sure are stagnant here, folks. Holy cow, something happened. We had an involuntary muscle movement right here in the field, folks. Yeah. Wow. Not much else seems to be happening right now. I suppose we could look at that muscle spasm on instant replay, or maybe... Holy cow, we got a runner! It would seem one of the dead people just happened to get up and start running. I'm going to go to the finish line for an interview. Well, it would seem our winner is runner number 1. How do you feel about your performance in the race?
Well, I was a little sluggish at first, but when I got started, then things really started to fall into place.
I see. Oh, it seems a relays physician is checking out the winner. Well, doctor, what's the problem?
I would have to say this boy is alive.
So, what exactly does that mean?
We'll have to disqualify him.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm dead, yeah. Hey, you see what I'm telling you? Here, feel that pulse. See my pulse? You see, I ain't got
it would
one.
seem that,
hey, man, that's discrimination.
Winner,
hey, man,
number 1 is disqualified.
You have rights, too. They have rights. Hey, come out here.
Let's go talk to him for a bit.
So, how do you feel about that, runner number 2?
Well, the silent type, huh?
Oh, okay. Well, right now we take you to a special report by Ralph Bitterman.
I'm Ralph Bitterman, live, on the spot, on location, in the thick of things, because I'm dedicated. This just in. The Drake relay baton has been stolen from the Drake archives. This baton, once touched, is said to magically compel people to run up to complete strangers and hand off the baton. This baton was one of the things that started the Drake tradition. As your man in the street, I intend to use all my sleuth-like capabilities to track down this baton.
They race.
Good day. I'm Doug Wright with TBC News. Headlining today's broadcast, major financial cutbacks here at TBC. It seems that legal problems have arisen due to recent parodies of the films Back to the Future and Do the Right Thing. Music and storylines that were used allegedly violated copyright laws, and TBC is preparing for a major legal battle. The result? Major reductions in production funds. TBC founder and chief executive Reginald Tupperman is standing by to discuss this problem. Mr. Tupperman, how will these changes affect TBC?
Well, Georgina.
Doug.
Doug.
Most of the money will have to come out of the programming department. This shouldn't mean a decline in quality, merely appearance.
Such as?
Well, TBC will try to maintain the slick look of our productions, even though the funds will be coming out of individual program budgets.
So the shows will look cheaper?
Well, maybe. Perhaps. Probably a little.
Any other major cuts?
Yes, I will personally sacrifice a portion of my own salary, including a few physical accoutrements. Just the necessary ones.
I see. Thank you. That was Reginald Tupperman discussing the budget cuts here at TBC. In other news, the Lithuanian parliament has responded with harsh language in reaction to a new wave of Soviet intimidation. The Soviets recently began to extend their military might even deeper into the Lithuanian government, seizing... The Soviets were seen raiding a session of the national parliament with... the Lithuanian, that is, the national... we'll be back. Maybe...
Gentlemen's racers. They race.
Gentlemen's erasers. They... Now, despite major budget restrictions, Knight Rider is back on the road. The futuristic car, known as Cat 2, has all the features of its 1982 Forerunner. Well, except for hyperspeed, turbo thrusters, computers, bulletproofing, automatic windows, air conditioning, one headlight, and a couple other things. But hey, it still has that wonderful personality and chipper voice.
Cat, you seem a little sluggish today.
Shut up. I have no oil.
Auto drive.
Cat, bad guy's behind us. Take the wheel.
And automatic course setting.
Cat, set a course for Cleveland. Too tired to drive.
Knight Rider. This fall on TBC. Maybe. Now, despite having to fire our entire staff and hire amateurs, TBC presents America's wackiest family, the Crazies.
Honey, I'm home.
Well, that's something new.
Oh, come on, honey. I always make it home on time.
Yeah, and I'm Fidel Castro.
Hi, Mom.
Mike, why didn't you say hi to me?
I didn't know you were here. You're never home on time.
So I guess you won't need that allowance this week, huh? Darn it. Mike, how many times have I told you not to cut up the paper until I've read it?
I didn't do it. I just got home.
Oh, I forgot. It was me.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Audio. We're taking the set. Your show's been canceled.
You can't do that.
Yes, we can.
Yes, I ripped the paper at work because it made me angry. And we don't have enough money, and